Hi, this is Gary from Cheetah Transformation, and this is the 20th Smartsheet quick tip on how to back up in Smartsheet. In this video, I'll be explaining how to create a backup within Smartsheet. Currently, there are two methods to create a backup. The first is for workspaces only, and that's a recurring backup that happens once a week at some point over the weekend. The second one is a daily backup, which has to be completed manually. And that is available for both workspaces and folders. Okay, so I'm just going to cover off the first of the two options, being the recurring backup. As previously mentioned, this can only happen at a workspace level. So if you go to the workspace that you want to back up, right click and go down to Schedule Recurring Backup. You're given this screen here. Obviously, I've set this up previously for demonstration purposes, but there are three options effectively. The one you need to tick is obviously enabling recurring backup. And once you tick that, what will happen is at some point over the following weekend, and every weekend until you untick this box, it will create a backup for you. You've got a tick box to include attachments or not. If you do include attachments, they will be included within a separate folder within the zip file that's created. And the final option is obviously to send the workspace owner an email when the backup is completed, which obviously is quite useful. Obviously, I've previously done this, and like I say, so you can actually look here, and I can actually download one of the backups I've previously created if I wanted to. But that is the recurring backup. Okay, so just moving to the second option, which is a daily backup, which is very manual. Whereas obviously the recurring backup I just demonstrated is an automated affair once you set up once. The backup of a workspace or a folder is a manual process. So as you can see on the workspace, you have this request backup option, but also you have that within the folder. So what we can do in here is just say request backup. You're given a very similar screen to the one previously, apart from the recurring. Same again. Include attachments if you want to. Again, if you do include attachments, these will be part of put in a separate folder within the zip file that's produced, and then obviously send me an email when the backup is complete. I've done this previously, and you can see that I created one yesterday, and I can actually download this backup if I want to. And as you can see as well, I've tried to back up again, and it's telling me that I can only do this once in every 24-hour period. So every time you want to create a manual backup of a folder, you have to do it manually on a daily basis. However, for a workspace, you can actually set up a recurring backup if you want to. Okay, so just to finish off, this is an example of the email that will be sent to you should you request a manual backup. The automated schedule backup is a similar email as well, and you can download the file here. And I'll just show you what that looks like. Okay, so this is a copy of the recurring backup of the workspace that for the first option that I created. As you can see, it's just a replica of all the different folders within my workspace. They're all here. If I have attachments to any of these areas, then they're, like I said, they're put within a separate folder within download. All of the information from Smartsheet is downloaded in an XLSX format, which is an Excel format. The limitations with this are that any dashboards that you have, any portals, any reports, and then within the sheet itself, any cell links, any formulas, any conditional formatting, any automations, etc., are not backed up. They're not part of the information that's downloaded. It's only your core data. So if you do have any data loss, you can then either import that back into Smartsheet or manually key that information back into Smartsheet. So that is one of the limitations of a backup within Smartsheet. Okay, so there you have it. They're the two options to backup within Smartsheet, either the recurring method for a workspace or a manual method for either a workspace or a folder. Thanks for watching, and for further details on our free and paid Smartsheet training courses, please visit the training and events section on our website at www.cheetahtransformation.co.uk. Alternatively, contact us directly on help@cheetahtransformation.co.uk to arrange a call to discuss your requirements further.